Welcome back to Ferris Sports Update. Time to talk men's basketball. And with us, head coach Andy Bronkema. Coach, first of all, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
This past week, just one game, but obviously a big one, the regular season finale. Always a big game when you play your rival, Grand Valley State, here at home this past Thursday night.
Yep, wrapped up one part of the season and looking forward to the next part. But rivalry games, they stand alone no matter the record, no matter the situation, and it always has against Grand Valley. So tough fought game, and a defensive battle early, and then we were able to score a few points late and get onto a victory.
Before we get into the highlights of the game, you wrap up the regular season 24-4. Just talk about what you accomplished here as a team during the regular season.
I think we just kept getting better. There was a stretch in there early where we lost a few games, and if you throw in that exhibition game that was back-to-back, we lost I think 3 or 4 games in there and had plenty of opportunity to doubt what we were doing, but the guys just stuck with it, and we rolled off 15 in a row, and then got beat by a good Lake State team, and what was a fun GLIAC game, and then we're able to bounce back from that and win the rest of the regular season games. So just excited to see how we prevailed throughout the long haul of the season this year.
You had the title clinched before you went into this regular season finale. As we go to the highlights, and obviously still a lot to play for Grand Valley in terms of seeding, for yourselves in terms of trying to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, you definitely look at wins and losses, but you're also looking at, how can we continue to get better? How can we, keep our flow and stay on top of our game for the playoff run? And then, if you didn't want to look at any of that and you just want to look at, hey, we're playing Grand Valley, it's a rival, let's play our best, that'd be enough too.
Got off to a little bit of a slow start, but Greg Williams comes on and really gave you a lift off the bench here early on.
Yeah, you saw Marquise's shot that kind of got us on the board after not scoring for a while, and then Greg hit some real timely shots. And, we were kind of talking before the game about Greg, and he had some near misses the last couple of games, and we just kind of felt like he was going to have a big game for us, and he did. He had a huge game for us. It was a huge lift, and when you see your teammates making shots like that, it allows Q to go ahead and make that shot, and allows our guys to feel comfortable. So it was big for Greg to here he gets another one, and it's a team effort.
Had a balanced effort again. 5 guys in double figures. Zach Hankins named the GLIAC Player of the Week. Not so much maybe for his offense with 10 points, but had 16 rebounds and 6 block shots.
Well, that's just kind of how we are. We could load up some guys' scoring averages a little bit better, but we've decided not to be worried about it, and that's a credit to our team, not be so worried about it. And yeah, he impacts the game in a lot of different areas, not just scoring. Of course, his shooting percentage is really high, but just even right there, giving Noah enough room. They're playing that passing angle into the post, and Noah's able to shoot it. Of course, protecting the rim, he's been really good at all year, record-breaking year for him, and he's been a heck of a player for us.
Had the 8-point halftime lead, and then hit some big threes here in the second half. Finished with 12 threes here in the ballgame.
Yep, D'Angelo, once again, I think the home fans are getting used to it a little bit. He comes in with a real spark, hit a couple nice shots for us, and we were able to get into a decent little run there.
Again, a great home court atmosphere, home court advantage here against the Lakers.
The crowds have been great, and it's been a lot of fun. We've had a lot of people that are important to us showing up to these games and enjoying them with us, and the chance to cut the nets down the game before and share that with everybody, and then share this big win with everybody. It's been a lot of fun, and that's what makes it a little bit more fun than just winning in general. It's just who you get to share it with.
77-59 the final scores. You beat Grand Valley State in the regular season finale. Now on to the postseason. What does it take to win here during the postseason, which you were able certainly to do last year?
Yeah, you know what, the interesting thing about our team is no one on our team has ever lost a GLIAC tournament game, so we're trying to keep it that way. But we understand that everybody that qualifies for this tournament is very worthy, and we're looking forward to the new challenge. We've come in as a lower seed the last 2 years, and this year we're the top seed. So that's going to have elements of its own that are going to be different to us. So we're just looking forward to the challenge, and it's going to be a big one.
Early week tournament quarterfinal game against Hillsdale. If you win that, you host the semifinals and finals. What would that mean to have a chance to do that?
Well, it's a lot better than going on the road, just being at home. And, we've had some record-setting, record-breaking, first time ever type things go on this year and the last couple of years. So, hosting the tournament and a chance to win it and the regular season and combine those two has never been done. And we're into doing stuff that's never been done. And if we don't, then we're going to give it our best effort.
You mentioned the last 2 years back-to-back GLIAC tournament champions. How much does that experience help you going into this year's tournament?
Well, we'll see. I think it does help us. It gives us some confidence to know that we've been there before and we can do it. But every year is a new year, and certainly hosting, like I said, brings new challenges. And then just the teams in general this year, are all challenging. You watch them on film, and you're just impressed every time you watch them. Say, wow, they got good players, a good system, a good scheme, good coaching, and you sit there all day and try to figure out what you think you can do to cause them some problems.
Obviously, along with the GLIAC tournament, in the NCAA tournament, a possible third straight trip, number 3 in the region last week. What would that mean to get back to the NCAA tournament?
Well, that's always your ultimate goal. You want to get in there so that you have a shot to win it. And we've been wanting to win one of those regionals. It's been a long time since Ferris has won one. We've gotten to some Sweet 16s and had a lot of success, but you can't win it unless you're in it. So to qualify is a big deal, and then you just give it everything you got and see where you end up.
Obviously, over the years, the Midwest region, formerly the Great Lakes region, has had some strong teams, one of the strongest regions in the country. Talk about the region and who are some of the teams that will be right there as you battle at the end.
Well, what not everybody might not know, just the system and how it works. There's 3 conferences in our region. Offhand, I don't know how many teams that is, 16, 15, and like 7. So you do the math, but only 8 teams get in. And so you could have, 10, 12 worthy teams, but it's a regional-based tournament in Division II. So, that makes it tough to qualify. And we've had a strong region, so the top 8 teams in our region are really tough. Whoever comes out of our region is definitely qualified to win the national championship, and that's happened a few times over the years since I've been here at Ferris.
Talk about all you've accomplished this year and how that stacks up with some of your goals as you get ready for postseason play.
We've accomplished a lot of our goals, but the way that basketball seasons work, a lot of the goals are at the very end of the year. So a bunch of them are still out there and available, which we need to play well to do. But all the gravy is at the end. We got some of the meat and potatoes, and we're going for the gravy. Well,
Coach, first of all, thanks for all your time throughout the year, and certainly some great honors bestowed on the Bulldogs. GLIAC Coach of the Year, and that certainly has to feel good.
It does, and usually the regular season champion, the coaching staff gets that award, and we're happy that we got that award. And I definitely view it as a staff award. We've worked hard, and there's a lot of deserving coaches, but to the victor go the spoils a lot of times, and we're real happy for that.
Happy as well for Zach Hankins, GLIAC Player of the Year, a couple first-team all-conference selections, second-team pick in Quentin Ruff, some great honors here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's big, and we just keep hammering home that, with team success come individual awards, and we're definitely not built for just the huge numbers. That's not how we're built, but if you guys have seen the last couple of years that if we have some success, then people get honored. They start asking, hey, why are these guys pretty good? And we're able to tell them and point to some of our top players, but it's all about sacrifice. I mean, our guys that weren't awarded these awards are just as big a part as the other guys, and honestly, they'd be the first to tell you that. Quentin Ruff and Cushenberry and Hankins, they couldn't do it without the other guys.
Well, best of luck to the Bulldogs in postseason play.
Appreciate it.
We'll be back with more Ferris Sports Update right after this.